probed on something your wife was saying. Obviously, you were a respected surgeon for many years before anyone thought of you as a presidential candidate. And once you gave that speech at the prayer breakfast, and I'm sure the media treated you one way before the prayer breakfast, what was the switch like? And I'd be interested to hear your wife's, if she wants to comment on this too. What was it like? A switch had just turned when you made that speech in terms of how people in the press started treating you?
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, that's odd coming from the guy with the press camera, but...
You mean he's a conservative? Oh! You know?
What a foolish mistake they made.
And your 15 minutes of fame's been going on too.
So, you know, bastions of liberalism, you know, like Columbia University, which had given me an honorary degree, I'm sure if they could have recalled it, they would have at that point.
But tell about Al Sharpton and Cornell.
Oh, God.
He spoke at one of Al Sharpton's events. Go on.
Yeah, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I spoke at Al Sharpton's National Action Network, and a lot of conservatives said, no, you can't, oh, that's horrible. That shows you have terrible judgment. Oh, I'm so disappointed in you. Oh, this is the worst thing anybody could ever do. Well, I went there anyway, and you know, when he introduced me, he said, Dr. Carson and I probably don't agree on anything. He said, I don't think we could even agree that today is Wednesday. He said, but, you know, he's a man of great accomplishment. He deserves our attention. And the people were like, not to this guy. Oh, people, are you kidding me? But by the time I finished, standing ovation, they all wanted to You know, I talked about dependency and independence and how you gain it. I talked about how you take dollars in your community and turn them over 2 or 3 times before you send them out to create wealth, and how you reach back and pull others along. You know, I talked about, you know, inspirational figures in history and black history. And I just did sort of like a walk down the street and pointed out all the things that were invented by African Americans. Ended up with, you know, on the railroad tracks and Elijah McCoy, the automatic lubrication system for locomotive engines. And told them how, you know, Elijah McCoy invented so many things. And when a new thing would come out, people would say, is that a McCoy? Is that the real McCoy?
The real McCoy. That's where they come from. Oh, my goodness.
Absolutely. And
We're just learning that.
Yeah.
I am.
By the time I got finished, I mean, and then I talked about an operation that I did in South Africa. And you know, it was the first time twins that joined at the top of the head facing in opposite directions had ever been separated, with both not only surviving but being neurologically intact. In fact, they're graduating this year.
Oh, that's wonderful. Isn't that amazing?
And how that wasn't really the success. The real success you had to be there to witness was the reaction of the people who were literally dancing in the streets. This was done in their hospital, in their country. Their level of self-esteem was through the roof. And I said, isn't that what success is really all about? Using the talent that God has given you to elevate other people. And, you know, they were just completely thrilled. I mean, by the time I was leaving, there were people yelling, "Run, Ben, run."
Oh, my God. Are you going to their graduation?